Hey guys, today I decided to do anime characters draw gods because I like drawing them. So, in a civilization in the Japanese forests, there once was a civilization of people named the Animu. The Animu civilization grew strong, but soon it was erased from the history books, along with their gods. I'm here today to account the lives and stories of 3 of these such gods. The first one we're going to look at is Naruzi. Naruzi is a spectacular creature at most. He seems to have any power that fits the story's description. As in one such legend, he was said to defeat an evil emperor. He then subsequently somehow got the ability of flight, but in no other myths that it says that he has such ability. And in other myths, he can actually use his hand to make a ball of pure energy. And in others, he is possessed by the nine-tailed fox, one of the Japanese most rabid folklore creatures. And it turns out that this Naruzi was most commonly believed to be the god of fighting and basically be connected to the mythical creature known as the nine-tailed fox. It seems that he was part of a larger pantheon, as I've discovered lots of other gods. Lots of them are not minor, but the rest are quite huge. The next one on our list is a pretty major one. This next character is the Master of Elements. He has control over many elements, such as the element of fire, water, air. He basically created every continent. Naruzi and he had many fights, even though they aren't noted out in the myths. I was able to piece them together. But the weirdest thing about the god is its name. It's Anga. Ange, more called Ang, by the most common mythology pieces out there, was a boy when he got elected by the main god, who I have yet done research on, to become a god too. It seems that this boy wasn't ready, but soon trained himself. He spent years in training, fighting, becoming the best. And then he struck. He decided to do the deal, and he became the god of elements. He had trained so long that he was able to hone his ability to such amount of levels that he was able to destroy anything in a blast. He soon rose to the state of mighty god, along with Naruzi and other gods, one of which we'll be discussing in a moment. the final god we see today is one named as the god of hunt. At a young age in the myth, he was said to be making tools which helped him capture and contain creatures in around the nearby forest. One of these was the rat type animal which could produce electricity. That was his most common animal he was seen riding in anything he was depicted. And one such legend where he was depicted with his trusty animal was in his fight with Naruzi, where he sent out 3 of his animals. One was a flaming lizard, one was a water turtle, and the other was this animal, the electric animal to be exact. He fought and fought and fought, but to no avail, and Naruzi somehow beat him. But that wasn't the end of the story. He ended up capturing a 9-tailed fox and exchanging it to Naruzi for a victory to everyone else. You see, this god is very good at diplomacy and was often worshipped before going out on a hunt or going to work things out with another nation. The only reason this god fell into obscurity was because when the civilization fell, he wasn't documented nearly as much as the others, meaning he just disappeared. Forever, apparently. But few surviving myths say that he was the most documented god and was the most worshipped. There was also a zoos in the abandoned region in which he would be the patron god of. It's very weird that how one of the most major gods had quickly fallen into obscurity. But in this day and age, they've revived the image of the gods with what left they had and turned them into what we call anime, named after their previous civilization. Apparently, more gods are still up there, but unless they fall into obscurity, they are alive. And that's what's happening with these gods. The people who create anime decide to keep them alive and they live in the course through anime. So guys, so the first drawing I loved. The second drawing I loved as well, but the Ash Ketchum one, I don't really think it looked godly enough, so yeah. Please comment what you think in the comments down below, because I'm still sorting what I think about him out. I don't know how I got him to look so bad. I did add a halo, which I thought made him look a bit more godly, but I also added these floating orbs with one with Pikachu in, which I called the electric vat, which he had. I'm not sure about him entirely, but I really do like how I drew Pikachu, the rat. I think it looks amazing, to be honest. Other notes that I did accidentally get Naruto's name wrong. Well, while I was writing the script, I accidentally got the name wrong, and I can't be bothered to go back and fix it. So yeah. Other note, I like the Aang one from Avatar: The Last Airbender, because it just looks really like it would actually be a god. It's just a really nice piece that I think it's one of my best pieces. Also, leave a like if you want to see more of this, because I would be fine to do more something as gods. Actually, leave an idea of what I should do as gods in the comments. Yeah, but in a couple of seconds you're going to be seeing the full thing, so I'm not going to interrupt you. Yeah, so like if you enjoyed, sub, and bye!